So you're alone, or maybe you're just lonely. Get out of the house and put your big boy pants on.
Hey y'all,
Check out
Joefer
where
here
the
with the
men
Cranky Old
are.
Gay Guy.
Go find where they gather.
Happy Christmas Eve. That's right, it's Christmas Eve. And what better time to think about finding your dream man in 2025 than on Christmas? So, as my gift to you, I am going to give you 6 tips on how to find your dream man. Just going to dive right in. Okay, tip number 1, be realistic. When I say that, I mean, you don't have to lower expectations, but you have to be realistic in your expectations. If you are a 65-year-old guy who lays around the house and eats marshmallow pies while he watches CNN, and your ideal dream man is a 25 to 30-year-old super fit, super buff, super hot, active snowboarder, mountain climber, etc. Think about that for a minute. Be realistic. Yes, there could be a potential romantic match, but I don't think it's going to last, as you have 2 very different lifestyles. I'm not saying opposites can't attract, because they can, but they can't always make it work. So when I say realistic, that's what I mean. I'm not going by looks or anything. I'm going by the way you live your lives. Okay, that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, make a list of your interests. That's right. Do you like poetry? Write that down. Do you like crossword puzzles? Write that down. Do you spend all your free time putting together jigsaw puzzles or reading about gardening? Put that down as well, because these things will come into play when you go searching for your dream man. Interests are important. You don't have to have the same interests, but shared interests oftentimes will help, and they will help you find someone that's compatible that could possibly be your dream man. Tip number 3, try to be local. I'm not saying a long distance relationship can't work, but is your dream man living on the opposite coast? If so, how do you plan on meeting this person, and are you willing to give up everything to go be with this person? You know, it's possible that you are, and it's possible that that's your dream to also live on the other coast. So that's cool too. But it's going to be easier for you if you look local, stay local, work on local, and then once it's working out, then you can go wherever you want. Again, this is just a tip. Nothing is set in stone. Tip number 4, you need to be open to try new things. That's right. Let's say, I'm not going to say food, because, it's like there's no way I'll ever be into seafood, period. And yes, I have tried it many times, and it's not for me. So that's the kind of thing I'm not talking about here. I'm talking about being open to new things, like, let's say you've never bowled before, but the guy that you are dreamy for decides that he wants to go bowling. Well, be open to go try it out. You might not like it, you might not want to do it again, but at least you can say that you've done it. Now, I'm not saying to be outrageous and over the top on this. Like if someone wants to jump out of an airplane, but that's not something you're into, or something you're afraid of, or possibly you have spinal injury, and if you jump out and the parachute jumps up and grabs you, there's a good chance you can hurt yourself. So I'm not telling you to do that, but just be open to new things. Maybe the man of your dreams wants to go to a farmer's market, and that's something that you've never done. Well, be open to it. Go out and do it. Maybe he wants to go to a game night at a friend's house. Maybe you've not done that because Dungeons and Dragons isn't your thing. Well, if it's his thing, try it. You might like it, you might not, but at least you've been open to it, and they will appreciate that. Okay, put yourself out there. And this kind of ties in with trying new things. you need to be accessible to them just as you want them to be accessible to you. So if you don't know who this dream man is, but you have an idea of maybe the type of man he is, go out to say a gay bar, because it's where gay men gather, or another gay event, and make yourself accessible. Go to a karaoke night. Maybe you don't sing. Listen to the singers. Maybe one of them will catch your ear and it'll, touch your heart. Maybe you do sing. Maybe you want to get up there and show your skills, and that attracts men to you. Or maybe you're just super shy and you don't know how to meet people. Well, get up, sing a song, do the best that you can. Everyone's going to clap because that's what they do. Everyone will clap regardless of how bad it is. And then someone's going to come up and say something to you if there's any interest in you as a person. And there's a good chance that there will be, because someone always pulls a singer aside after a song and says things to them. Positive things. Okay? So it might not be your dream man right away, but it's opening you up and putting you out there so your dream man can find you. And maybe your dream man is doing exactly what you're doing right now. Maybe they're up there singing, trying to make themselves accessible and available. So if you see something you like, go talk to them, say hi, etc. Another bar situation, doesn't have to be a gay bar, but it's probably a better bet. You don't play pool. When you're sitting around watching the pool players, you see someone that catches your eye. Well, talk to them. There's also a good chance that they'll want to play pool with you. You say, "Oh, I don't play, I don't know how." Well, they'll teach you. If they're interested, they're gonna invite you. They're gonna come sit with you. They're gonna talk to you. They're gonna make a connection. Okay? That's putting yourself out there. And number 6, this is something you may need to work on, but it will build your confidence and get you out there. And that is approaching strangers. When you go into a bar and you don't know people, or you know 2 or 3, go ahead and say hi, but don't stick with them. Mingle around. See someone that you might want to have a conversation with, and go up to them and say, "Hi, I'm so-and-so. I saw you from across the bar and I just wanted to come say hello." Okay, there's nothing threatening about that. You're not being a creep. They're going to be flattered that you noticed them. Now, there are some people who will be very standoffish and go, "Oh, hi, thank you. I appreciate that." And that'll be end of it. Move on. And others will go, "Oh yeah? Wow, you're pretty cute. Thanks for coming over and talking to me." Yes, these things do happen. And that's the kind of thing that you're looking for. And again, this might not be your dream man, but it's putting you on the road to finding your dream man. You know what I mean? Because now your confidence is up. You talk to a stranger. Maybe you'll go talk to another one. Or maybe it was devastating and you just, your heart's beating and you could never do that again. Well, then go sit it out and wait until you come out the next time and try it again. Because you're never going to get good at something unless you do it over and over and over again. And approaching strangers is something that some people, it's just automatic. Others, they have to work at it. It's like speaking in public. Some people are terrified of it. But baby steps, practice, 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 and anyone can learn to be a public speaker. Some people don't like their pictures taken. Right here. But you get over that. You just keep working at it and you will get over it. And that was six tips. I'm going to give you a 7th just as a Christmas bonus. And that is communication. Because none of the things that I mentioned when you interact with someone else is going to take hold and work out for you unless you communicate with them. You can't go up and say hi to somebody and then disappear and then be upset because nothing happened and you didn't get to know them. Well, you didn't get to know them because you ran off. Okay? It's the same with texting. You text someone, they give you a number, and you guys text back and forth. Don't just say, "Hey, what's up?" Because they're going to take that as, wow, he doesn't seem as interested as he did when I got his number. And they might say, "Hey," or they might just ghost you. Instead, say, "Hey, how was your day? I'm happy that I got a chance to meet you, and I hope we can get to know each other. Would you be interested in meeting up for coffee sometime?" or a drink. Depends on the situation and where you met them. I mean, if you met them at an AA meeting, don't offer a drink. Instead, say coffee or tea, okay? Or maybe you met them at a gay softball meeting, or say gay softball game, or lesbian soccer or something like that. Bring it up. That way you're reinforcing the fact that you have something in common because you were both at the same place at the same time. Okay? Keep the communication doors open. Don't ghost. If you're not interested, just say, hey, I really enjoyed chatting with you, but right now I'm not looking for anything more than casual conversation. And if they keep chatting and it's like, why not? You know, you don't owe them an explanation. You just say, hey, I just don't have that in my bandwidth. Oh, I hate that term. It was used so much in my old jobs. Oh, do you have the bandwidth for this? Instead of just saying, do you have time to do this? So instead, say, hey, I am not looking for that, and I don't really have room I don't have room. I don't have room in my heart. I don't have, this is very modern. Say, I'm holding space right now, so I don't have room for a new friend. I know that's just a shitty thing to say, but I guess all I'm saying is that don't ghost them. If you're not interested, just say, hey, yeah, thanks. It was nice meeting you. Have a great day. Once you sign off and, tell them to have a good night or have a great day, or say it was really nice to do this, I hope you find what you're looking for, that tells them that you're not interested. And they won't feel obligated to text you back. And if they do want to text you back, well, you've already kind of ended the conversation, so don't feel like you have to respond every time they hit you up after that. Okay? That's about all the tips I have for you today. And this is because it's kind of Christmassy, and it's chilly in the house right now. It was really kind of not cold today, but it was rainy. But I just took the dog out, and whoa, it is freezing. I'm like, my nips got hard. It was that cold. Okay, so happy holidays, happy Christmas, happy tomorrow. And I'll see you all tomorrow because, yes, I will be back on the 25th, which is tomorrow. All right, take care. Bye-bye. So long. And maybe not Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. I think that starts tomorrow as well. And happy Kwanzaa. And happy solstice. I'm a little late on that one. But anything that you are celebrating, make it happy. Bye-bye. Oh, and may you follow these tips and find your dream man. And when you do find your dream man, put a comment out. Let us know. Bye-bye.
So you're alone, or maybe you're just lonely. Get out of the house and put your big boy pants on. Check out where the men are, go find where they gather. A place to meet your dream man, a place where men carry on. We know it's not always easy to find what you're looking for, but unless you take a chance sometime, you'll find nothing but closed doors. 6 easy tips to find your dream man. If it were that simple, we'd all be involved. Follow these tips, but you must be realistic. Men like men, that's how we evolve. Try something new, get out of your old box. Maybe play some pool, or even sing a song. Approach a stranger, tell him he's special. Give it a try, tell me what could go wrong. We all face rejection, it's the name of the game. But you have to get out there, we're all not the same. Say hello to that cute guy, he may take a liking. Be ready for adventure, he might just take you hiking. 6 easy tips to find your dream man. If it were that simple, we'd all be involved. Follow these tips, but you must be realistic. Men like men, that's how we evolve. So guarantees in life, don't believe that there are. Just take a leap of faith, you take a jump, but how far? If you don't wanna go solo, move out of your comfort zone. Step out.